Welcome to Bunk Analysis. In this episode of Coast to Coast we hear once again from two guests. In the first half, Radhanal Vaiz MD talked about his work with past life regression therapy. Apparently some people were healed of psychological or physical problems during this therapy. I would seriously doubt past lives as being real, and the healing prescribed to them is likely a placebo effect. Vaiz has a MD and states that, quote, the soul has a multidimensional quality and may exist as one level or one energy, but in our plane it's perceived of individually, and that is what reincarnates in a new body after a person dies, unquote. Yeah, doctor, I'm sure the medical community is brimming with literature on the multidimensionality of souls. One little problem with that argument is that there are more souls on Earth than ever before, but that's no big deal because he says souls migrate here from other planets. I think Dr. Vaiz has forgotten basic biology because populations tend to grow when there are plenty of resources and stabilize once an equilibrium is reached. Souls do not have anything to do with who once lived and how many people are here now. Human brains develop differently than other animals and we gain an ability to reason. It does not mean we have a soul. Past life regressions are likely made up. I can make up a past life right now. So the effectiveness of this cure relies on the patient believing in their own stories. Moving along, in the second half of the program we hear from author and investigator Linda Godfrey, who talked about the history and sightings of monsters in America. The number of giant birds have been seen. Not really out of the ordinary. Some birds like eagles are very large and people tend to exaggerate things as well. If these large birds really existed they would have been found as a species since a species needs a population to survive. Otherwise it is an extinct species or just an exaggeration of what actually happened. Godfrey talked about sea creatures and Wendigo monsters. Again the same argument applies. It is either an exaggeration or an extinct species. She also touched on the Jasper County ear eater, in which a large predator attacked hog pens and tore ears off of hogs and killed them. The predator was never seen. Most likely just people dressing up in costume and screwing around the farm just to get attention and maybe a little insurance money. Seriously, who else would mutilate hog ears besides some whacked out farmer who is sick of smelling pig poo all day long? Godfrey is just another coast to coast storyteller. Thanks for listening.